After claiming his first ever European Tour win at this year's Qatar Masters, South African Justin Harding has really found form in 2019. I sat down with Justin to talk about his fairy tale start to the season and his targets for the future. Justin, it's been an incredible year for you, from winning the Qatar Masters to then playing in the Masters itself. How has it been for you? How have you enjoyed it?
It's been long, tiring at times, but ultimately rewarding. Really, really good. It's nice to obviously put the rounds together, the results on top of that as well, and then ultimately just play week through week and keep going up until obviously a few majors. The Masters experience was one I'll never forget. Obviously dream come true moment for any golfer to walk those fairways, especially inside the ropes. I've done it as a spectator a couple times. You watch it so many times on TV that you kind of feel like you've played it a bunch of times anyways. You know where the misses are and where to hit it here and where to hit it there. I mean, all in all, you're giving me 12th, I'd have taken it. I probably would have laughed at you because I don't think I would have expected it myself, but it was a nice experience being in contention over the weekend and being there in those last couple groups on Saturday and Sunday and having Tiger obviously listening to the roars of the crowd. I mean, it didn't seem like they wanted anyone else to win.
Just to put it into context as well, your rise, you started 2018, 716th in the world, and you've obviously come up to become a top 50 player now. What would you say is the reason behind that upturn in form?
I was talking to Jason Day about it yesterday morning. I probably worked a little bit harder. It seems bizarre, but maybe just kind of said to myself that, look, ultimately we're 32 years old at that time, and I felt like there was a game somewhere inside me. It was a matter of trying to get the best out of it. I didn't by any means think it was going to be as quick an escalation as it has been, but at the end of the day, it's just a matter of playing some good golf, putting yourself in contention, and ultimately taking advantage of opportunities. And
you won, of course, this year in Qatar. You started that tournament not having full playing rights on the European Tour. So what is it like turning up to events sort of week in, week out? It must be quite tough, quite demanding, but obviously now you've afforded the luxury of not having to do that.
Had a decent enough start to the European Tour season, made a couple cuts, had a nice week in Mauritius, good week in Dubai, another one in Saudi Arabia. I was pretty much safe card-wise, gave myself that chance in Qatar. There were a bunch of us there and thereabouts on the leaderboard at back nine. Made a couple birdies and it was good enough. I didn't think it was at the time, but as the guys came in, it was a nervous little 45-minute wait, I won't lie. It was one of those where it's kind of been how it's been going for the last couple of years, is you went over to Indonesia with nothing, won there my first opportunity, and then kind of just did the same on the European Tour, really. Same old, just different parts of the world every other 3 months.
Yeah, and you're seeing a lot of these courses for the first time as well. So how do you approach seeing a course you've never seen before? What's your strategy for getting to know it?
I think the only positive about any of that is the fact that I don't have any bad nightmares of things going wrong in the past. You've got a clean slate and you figure it out and you find out how to play it on your own. I think I've got a lot better at playing within myself and being a little bit more strategic. And look, sometimes you find golf courses are best suited for other golfers, and then you kind of got to try and get the most out of the week that you have. That's very much the case for me. I don't bomb it quite as far as a lot of the other guys do, so I have to try and pick and choose my places to where I can be aggressive. It's bizarre how you may find like you have it one day and you just completely don't the next day. It's what makes the golf courses challenging and what makes the game hard. I mean, I don't think any of us really feel like we've got it dialed in 100%. It's just about managing our own games. If I play golf properly, then it'll take me where I need to go. It's pretty much how I've got to this point. Take each day as it comes, solve each little puzzle as they present themselves, and try have a good week, and things pretty much solve themselves.